What's happening, party people? It's your boy Crazy Crack House, back at you with another cop. Today, we're gonna go over something a little different than sneakers. I have in my possession the Apple Watch Ultra, and the reason I'm doing this review is because I really looked at probably over the last month. I probably looked at 45, 50 videos on the Ultra. I pulled the trigger on it. I really, really like it. I actually got it yesterday, took it for a spin today to really see and feel and, play with it and, get some things done with it that, the video really didn't do for me. And what I want to do, and this is for people, and I'm not knocking tech guys. God damn, I watched all those videos. I am not a tech guy. I'm nowhere near a tech guy. But I want to break it down to you in probably smaller English, like what I feel and what I found out in just one day of actually wearing the watch and, getting to play around with it. Me and the watch are getting to know each other. And to let you know that, I'm not a beginner. I own many, many Apple products. I still have iPhone 1, still actually in great condition, and a lot of people weren't even born that are tech guys today when this came out. This was the product that revolutionized the world when they made this in color. And actually, once they made this turned into a dinosaur and there was no more use for it. So I want to go into the Apple Watch Ultra because I actually fell in love with the watch because they actually made something that I like. I'm not going swimming, I'm not going mountain climbing, and hell no, you're not gonna get me to sleep in the woods. So all of that above shit that you can do with this watch, I can 100% scratch it off my list. I got it because I like the bigger view. It does things that the other watches don't do or are not capable of doing. I hated putting my watch on the charger every night, and it seemed like every watch I am coming from Apple Watch 4 to the Ultra. So I held on to that watch for 4 years, and I actually still got it. I didn't even trade it in. I wore that watch every freaking day, and I hear people crying, "Oh, that watch is too much money." If you're gonna wear this watch every now and then, hell yeah, it's too much money. This watch would be on my wrist every damn day, just like the smaller version was. But me getting to play with this watch and, really get the emotional feel of it and, hit the buttons and learn how to set things on it. And actually, it's an incredible piece of art. And I see why when I watch those tech guys on these videos, why they were like drooling over this fucking watch. And after I got it yesterday, I drooled too after I finished playing with it. And, it's that good. Basically, I don't work for Apple, and I'm not trying to tell you, go spend your money on this watch. If you spend your money on this watch, make sure you get the full service from it. I would never, ever push that watch to the capabilities that it has. I want you to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, because what I'm going to do with this watch, I'm going to take it to the park and I'm going to set off the siren. I would not do that in my house. Actually, they're saying 600 yards. You know what I mean? That's 6 football fields. I can hit that bitch and you can hear me. So I'm going to take it out to the park this weekend, and I'm going to let it rip and basically see what the sound like. I haven't gotten an opportunity to play with it. I didn't hit it. I know it's a loud, annoying beep, and it goes higher and higher and higher the longer you let it beep. So let's get into the watch, and I'll explain to you, a few flaws that I found with the watch. And they're not really flaws. They were made like this when you really think about it. Now, all the money that they charged us for this watch, and I'm going to be very, very, very honest with you when I say this. They laid out the red carpet as far as the brochure and telling you what this watch can do, what it can't do, and even the packaging for the band, sealed up like Fort Knox, and the actual box itself. They put this beautiful mountain on the inside. The cardboard is still Chinese cardboard. I don't give a fuck. It could be Apple or who, but you could feel that. But for all this screen printing, man, they must have charged us like an extra 150 in the watch just for the packaging alone. This is the nice box that it comes in. And like I said, I've already test spinned it, and you get the braided cord. They give you the braided cord with it. This is a very high-speed cord. One thing I did find, and that's one of the things I wanted to mention, is that your older Apple Watch charger does not charge that watch as well as the charger that comes with it. And that's a fact. That's one of the things I want to point out with the watch. The other thing about the watch is that the band, they can say this is outdoor, indoor, whatever they want to call this band, but this band is a dirt magnet. And I'm dead serious. I only wore it one day, and actually I was going to be looking for a solution to, I don't want to clean this damn band every day. So I'm at odds with the band, because, one touch and you see your fingerprints if you had some, you know what I mean? Or if you touch it, if you touch something dirty or did, something was on your hand, it's going to get on this watch. I've already stained this watch up, so I'm speaking for proof. The other thing with the watch, what a lot of people did not explain with this watch is that you cannot pair bootleg headphones. Like me, I don't give a damn about sound quality, noise cancellation. I go to the freaking Five Below, man. I buy these for $5. Sometimes I buy 2 or 3 of them. And I know I got at least 5 somewhere laying around the house. So I've been trying to pair these bootleg earphones with this watch. They would not pair. The name comes up, you can hit it, goes right in, but it will not pair with it. And Apple is smart because they make you buy their headphones. If you want this joint to work, you're gonna have to buy their wireless earbuds, and that's a fact. I played with it with 3 pair last night. I could, go, like I said, go right in, sync, whatever, but it's not happening. Now, the other thing with this watch, what a lot of the guys, I guess, they were new, they were just touching it for the first time in love, and they really didn't talk about a lot with the watch. But the best thing you could do with this watch when you're putting it on is you push your thumb. Once you get it through, you push it with your thumb from the back. And when you push it with your thumb, you set it on your wrist better. And then basically, this is the hook. And I actually got a medium. I never measured my wrist and nothing like that, but this is a medium band. And I'm probably 3 loops from the top. So if that can help you out, or with what you're really looking at. The other thing with this watch, it is as advertised. All the features are as advertised, and I will give this out of 9 out of 10. I honestly, if I could use the rest of the functionality of this watch, I would probably fucking give it a 10. But I'm going to have to hit it with a 9 out of 10 because your boy ain't climbing no rocks. You know what I mean? I'm not swimming in no decathlon. Like I said, you're not even getting me in the fucking woods. So that's even out. I'm not even going in the woods for shit. So, and the other thing with the phone, you could set with the watch, you could set your own face things in here like you would. Like I got my phone up here. I got my texts up here. The voice quality on this phone, on the watch, the voice quality on it, and I'm dead serious, the hands-free is incredible. The sound quality is good. You can really hear the people, not like you're underwater, with the other conventional Apple Watches. This joint is clear. And the people on the other end hear you clear like you're talking on your cell phone. So I will 100% back that claim all the way because I played with it several times. The life of the battery is great. And the other thing that the tech guys missed on this watch is the flashlight. This flashlight, and you can see the brightness of it, but as you go forward and you have this flashlight on, most of the guys I watch this on, they say, oh yeah, it's compared to a flashlight. This light gets brighter and brighter. It adjusts to the dark, so it's dependent on what type of darkness you're in, but the beam on this light gets brighter and brighter, and it expands. I got an opportunity to play with that too, and that's a point that no tech guy really even talked about. That's something that they really didn't talk about. So that's something else that I found with the watch. And other than that, the programming of it, the easy tap, you tap this bottom button, it'll take you to everything you already been through. It's like a recap of what you looked at, and then if you hit the top button, well, I hit the side button. I'm sorry about that. Shit take getting used to. But you hit the swivel, and then like me, like the conventional Apple Watch, now they made it. I guess it's on every watch. You can unscramble all the circles because that shit drove me crazy. So now you can just align everything, and everything's in a line, and you just boop, hit it, boop, go to it. So that's something that I really, really like. The text message voice, like I played around with the text voice. That joint don't even misspell. So you ain't got to go back and say, God damn it, that ain't what I said. I spoke very clearly into it, bing, message sent. So that's another thing I played around with too that I thought was great, because a lot of times, with my convenience, it keeps me from having to pull my phone out all the time. My phone stays in my pocket. I never have it in my hand. So that's one of the things I loved about Apple Watch, and that's why I buy them. But I haven't bought the last 4. It's been 4 years. So I myself think that they made this watch for me, because this is what I was looking for. This is going to be a everyday watch for me, just like my other one. And another thing I didn't show you is on the dial, you could turn it to a darker red or color so you can really see it. But the great thing, and I'm going to tell you something else that I played with this watch today, we did get a little sun in New York. So I moved my arm around at the high point of the day I was out. So I moved my arm around to see the glare that they were saying you do not have on this. You do not have one. There's nothing. You're looking at it like it's not even, like the sun ain't even out. So they really did a great job with this watch. Apple, I thank you for real for making this one, because and if you have the bread and it's something that you can enjoy and that you're really going to get the value out of, I say purchase it, because I've did, and it's not going back. I'm just going to continue to evolve with it. And, I hope this video helps some people like really understand, because like I said, I'm not a tech guy. So you ain't getting no techie and specs. All that shit don't mean nothing to me. I don't care about specs and WEX. That shit gonna run the same regardless of what it got in it. It's about what are you gonna use it for, and that is the real answer. So love the ones that love you. Stay in your lane. You always be safe. Peace.